Paulie here in the Latino Slant. Make sure you are subscribed. And in this video, guys, we're going to talk about the dark side of films, in whether here in the States or in Mexico, of films that were banned from your watching. Absolutely amazing. And the article that we're going to go to in this video is written by Alfredo Galindo on the latinoslant.com, where he picks 5 films that were banned. And two I'm very familiar with. In fact, one of the 5 is one of my all-time favorite films, period. So here's the article, and you can pick it up on the latinoslant.com. Video link in the video box description. Top 5 banned Mexican films. I put this photo here of um, was it Damian Alcozar? I believe that's the gentleman's name. He was an actor in the Blue Beetle. He played the dad. Let's get his name. Damian Alcazar. Great. So let's read the intro to Alfredo's article here. Can we do that? These past days of political turmoil into the 2024 presidential election, some critics agreed that unlike the 60s and 70s, when political charged films like The Manchurian Candidate, All the President's Men reflected the clashes inside politics and the media, movies like that were absent in the theaters or even on streaming, probably because social media has taken their part for more worse than better. In recognition of that, here's a list of some of the most important films related for political, religious, or social issues into the Mexican American and Mexican history that have been even banned for their incendiary stands before the shaken realities of their time. So beautifully written, Mr. Poetic Alfredo. Okay, so let's talk about 2 films. One of them is called Salt of the Earth. It is now streaming on MGM Plus, Pluto, Prime Video, Tubi. It is celebrating its 70th anniversary as a film. Okay, 70th anniversary. And I've seen this one, and I remember seeing it years and years ago. This film is based on an actual strike against the Empire Zinc mine in New Mexico, as it dealt with the prejudice against Mexican American workers that struck to attain wage parity with Anglo workers in their mines, but were not only put in jail. Her leading Mexican actress, Rosario Reveltes, the rest of the cast being mostly real protagonists in the story, um, had the film blacklisted in the US for 11 years, and it wasn't shown until 1965, mostly due to the McCarthy era. That's right. This film was basically banned because it was thought it was like a communist film, which is absolutely ridiculous. It was just a true story of what happened on the strike. Good little film. You could tell there was like non-actors and actors in it, but I'm glad that Alfredo pointed this one out. Other films include La Sombra de Cuadillo, La Rosa Blanca, La Vida Negra, and let's talk about it, La Ley de Herodes, Herod's Law by the great Luis Estrada. Listen, I did a review on this. I've reviewed a lot of Luis's films, and this is one of the most important films from Mexico, I'd say, in easily the last 50 years. It came out, I believe, in the late 90s, and y'all need to check this movie out. And it does star Demian Alcozar, who is the Blue Beetle's dad in the movie. For American audiences, but let's read a little bit about this film. The first collaboration between actor Damian Alcozar and director Luis Estrada before his latest Que Viva Mexico, which I also love, has Alcazar as Juan Vargas, a poor janitor who, after the corrupt former mayor is killed by peasants, which was hilariously done, is appointed the new mayor of a desert town in central Mexico. And although he tries to bring the motto of the ruling party to town, modernity, peace, and progress, he realizes soon that there's nothing to do against corruption except to become corrupt. Although the then still ruling party in Mexico tried to ban this comedy at the time, it got a wide release which some said pushed it into the first Democratic win from the opposition and winning the main RAL Awards that year for Best Picture, Director, and Actor and Supporting Actress. It's now on Netflix. Yeah, I mean, it caused quite a stir, and I I just adore this film so much from it being a period piece to being just so satirically dark and at times just kind of just loony, man, but it struck to my heart. So these are the five band films. There's links to as far as where you can see them, where they're streaming at. But I what history has shown and what people have shown is that whenever a government or a film organization tries to ban anything from the general public is going to seek out that movie, seek out these films. Seek out these films. Start with Herod's Law and work your way back. Sounds good? Sounds great. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have your alerts on, and wherever you're at, keep that slant fuerte. Gracias.